All right, what a crazy week so far. It's only Thursday and so much is happening. Rockstar Shadow dropped trailer 2 for Grand Theft Auto 6, which we now know is delayed until May 26th of 2026. Very specific on that date, right? And I go on record saying that I believe this is going to be one of several delays, and they're just going to keep delaying this game until it's ready, so let them cook, right? And I find it funny how people are saying, oh, well, this could be the biggest game ever. Well, we already have the biggest game ever. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5. It made $1 billion in 3 days, and this was back in 2013 when it came out, okay? This is a 12-plus-year-old game. It's going to be a 13-plus-year-old game when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So you're going to have Grand Theft Auto 6 beating their own record. Now, the other day, I spent all of Tuesday night and all the way until, I would say, 8:30 in the morning. Man, I was up all night editing. It was a 9.5-hour, almost a 10-hour editing session on DaVinci Resolve. And man, I was so exhausted by the time that came out. And right when I was ready to go to bed, I'm like, holy shit, I forgot to do the thumbnail. And all of a sudden, you know, I put the thumbnail, upload the video, and within minutes, I just get a copyright strike. And I'm saying, man, this is just bullshit because, you know, I've seen all these other channels, bigger channels with 50,000 subs, 100,000 subs, and for some reason, they get a fucking free pass. You know, you can scroll down in the description of the video and you can see when they got popped for copyright, and you would see the thumbnail for the Pointer Sisters Hot Together. And if you see that in the description, that means that there was a copyright claim on that video. And channel after channel after channel, I'm seeing, how are they getting away with this? It's almost as if YouTube has a whitelist of channels that, you know, are okay to do reaction videos and this, that, and the third. And I did a 27-minute. At first it was 32. I shaved it down to 28. Then I'm like, man, I could do better. I shaved it down to 27 minutes. And I'm like, fuck, it took me 10 hours to do this shit. And at the end of the day, I got like 20 views and a fucking copyright strike. And then the next day, I just woke up with a fresh mentality, fresh mind, and I'm saying, you know what? Let me just make it private. Let me just dust off the fucking dust from my shoulders and shit, get back up and get back in the race. You know, I started playing again Grand Theft Auto 5, and I captured a funny moment because I bought a brand new keyboard. I have the Wooting 60HE Plus, and it's very, very sensitive, so driving can be very finicky. I'm almost to the point where I'm like, man, should I just plug in my Xbox 360 controller just to drive the cars? So I clipped a funny moment. I made that into a 27-second short, right? And it took me what, 30, not even, what am I talking about? Altogether was 30 minutes, but the editing took me, I would say, a good, 7-8 minutes? I uploaded and it gets 2,000 fucking views, dude, and a bunch of likes. And I'm saying to myself, dude, why am I even trying? Why am I even sweating when I could just, you know, come here, express my thoughts about what's going on in the world, and then stop trying to be such a fucking tryhard about this shit? And it's so demoralizing sometimes, right? So I just decided to hell with it. From now on, I'm just going to make shorts, going to make like videos under 5 minutes, talking about whatever I want to talk about with you guys, you know, take you along the journey of this whole YouTube bullshit, right? And talk about video games and pop culture, movies, and whatever it is that is popping. And just before I go, I want to talk about Jack Conte. He is the CEO of Patreon. And I think a year and a half ago, he did like this TED Talk presentation, and he was talking about like the death of the follower, the death of the subscriber, how that mentality, that era, that ideology is coming to an end, and now it's just all about viral content. And if you notice, like YouTube is changing quite a lot, and a lot of big content creators who used to make long form content are now going back to shorter form, highly consumable videos. And because everybody's chasing that dopamine hit, everybody's chasing to copy TikTok, and TikTok is really taking a huge chunk off of the business of what YouTube made themselves in the last 20 years. And that's why now everybody's got shorts, YouTube's got shorts, Instagram, everybody followed that highly addictive formula that TikTok is known for. That's about it. Little mini rant session. You know, like if you like, dislike if you want to dislike, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.